What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over day trading recap. Traded one stock today. Green trade, green day, green week, green month. I am loving August. Check it out. Well, guys, today's trade could have been so much more, but I don't know. It just kind of got away from me. Base hit. It's a base hit day, which is fine. Average daily goal met, which is fine as well. I generally don't. My average daily goal is $100. If I can make $100 in a day, I'm happy. If I can average out $100 a day in the month, I'm happy, right? It doesn't mean that every day I strive to make $100 because that can cause someone to overtrade. It could, because what if I make $80 and then I take another trade and I lose 40? Then I take another trade, and I make, everything back plus I'm at $100, but then there's another good setup and it can cause you to overtrade. So it's not that I shoot for that $100 bill on the day. It's just on average. That is what I like to average out. Okay. So I consider $100 a base hit. Like I've said before in some of my other videos. For me, as a new trader, $100 is a base hit, $200 is a double, $300 is a triple. Anything basically in the $300 range is a triple, and $400 and above is a home run. Once we start floating around that, $700, $800, $1,000 area, that's a grand slam for me. I look forward to the years to come where those numbers will, rise. But today's a base hit kind of day, and I don't want to sound selfish. I don't want to sound, what's the word? I don't want to sound ungrateful for the base hit, because I am thankful and I thank God for the base hit today. But I'm just coming down on myself kind of hard because I know I should have done better on this by taking the second trade. We're going to jump into it right here. All right, guys. So I'm going to show you here on the chart and I have the live trade, of course. I better have the live trade because yesterday we fumbled that up. I'm going to show you the live chart. I'm going to show you the trade. We're going to go over it now. And I'm going to show you where I got in, where I got out, show you my orders, and I'm going to show you where I should have taken my second trade on this. While I do that, do me one quick favor and smash that like button for me today, because I do have the live trade. So smash that like button, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe right now. Now, today we had FFHL make this real nice, big, explosive move out of the open. Remember, these are 3-minute candles here. So from 328 all the way to $5.11. That was a real nice move. I was watching it do all this. I thought on this big candle here, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. On this big candle here, I thought it was going to get halted. Honestly, I thought it was going to get halted because it just shot up from, $4 straight over $5. And I was like, damn, this is going to get halted. But it didn't. And it started to pull back in. When it started to pull back in, I thought to myself, okay, it's time to look for an entry here for a starter position. When I enter a starter, I'm entering small share size, keeping my stop where it should be, also minimizing my risk. Typically, when I enter a position, my risk on the trade is anywhere between $50 to $100 to $200, depending what's going on. That's generally the realm that I'm risking when I enter a full-size position, okay? A full-size position or a half position. But when I enter a starter position, that's basically like 20-25% of what I really want to have as far as my full position goes. I'm only looking to keep that risk very small. So in this case, I thought I was going to get myself between 500 to 1,000 shares of this stock on my full position. Okay. Therefore, my starter position was just 200 shares. My risk on it was about $40. So, but that was just my starter. I did not expect that I was going to get into my starter and basically instantly have to start taking profits on the starter, because that's bogus, right? I expected to be able to add to my starter. So when we pulled back in here into VWAP, I got long 200 shares for my starter right here at 441. And then I expected this stock to start to trade a little bit, at least give me one more candle in this range here before we bounced off of VWAP with strength. That's what I expected it to do. So I said to myself, okay, since we're gonna see if VWAP is gonna hold support, we're gonna take a starter right here at 441. We're bouncing off of VWAP, we're gonna take a starter, 200 shares. If it bounces one more time off of VWAP, we're gonna add to that another 4, 5, 600 shares, okay, for my full size. And then we're gonna look to take some profit up here in front of $5, hold on to the rest, looking for the extension up above 5, take some more, 530, 550, hold on to the rest, looking for the move up to $6. That's the plan. But this damn thing went all the way down to VWAP, bounced straight off of it, and went right up to new highs. Normally, that'd be awesome if I was in my full size position, but I wasn't. I was in my starter because I was looking to be very careful, very low float stock. Look at this daily, tons of wicks. Look at this daily. Look at this. It's Wick City. Like, there's everything. Like, I will not be surprised if this stock closes like down here at $4 or something today. It's just Wick Central. Wicks everywhere on the daily. So I was going to be extra careful on it. I had to be. So that's why I said starter here. Okay, starter here. We'll add. And then we go. But we didn't. We just went boom, starter, bam, moonshot. So I made a base hit. It could have been a home run day, but I caught a base hit on it because of that. Now, I will show you that live trade right now, but I'm going to show you my second, what should have been my second entry. My second entry, after we made this bounce, pushed, I sold, and then it pulled back in, and we started to hold this $5 area. I really should have been long either here or here. But I really didn't start to get confidence until this candle right here. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Right here, this candle right here, because look at that. Big pull into 5 and a big wick. So I said, okay, you know what? If this gives me another little pullback on this next candle to 520, I'm going to get long there because I know my risk is defined. But it didn't. It just grinded higher. All the way up to 635. Yeah, it's that kind of day for me today. But hey, it's a green day. Gotta be thankful for that, right? I have to be thankful for a green day. I was right on this setup. It just went off a little bit faster than I thought it would, so it didn't give me a chance to add. And I was right on this setup here. I was just too trigger shy to pull the trigger, and I should have. And that's something that I'm working on, okay? I've worked on not over trading when I'm red, and I've gotten that down. You know, I'll take 1-2 trades. If it's not falling into place, I'm done. But then on green days, I'm trigger shy on the second trade or third trade. You know, if I take 2 trades and I'm up a couple $100, $200-300, I don't take the third trade, and I should, because if I'm up $300 and that third trade can make me another 200 by risking 100, let's say, it's fine. I'm up $300. If I risk 100, I'm still up $200 in the day. And if I risk that 100, all of a sudden I make 200, I'm up $500 on the day. And I'm having trouble doing that on my green days. And I'm going to work on that because the fall's coming and these stocks are only going to start moving, you know, bigger. So I have to be able to take advantage of that. And by doing that, all you do is decrease size on the following trades. Okay? That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to decrease size on my following trades so that it's just padding to the wallet. Like yesterday in the afternoon, I took another trade on, I don't remember what yesterday's hot stock was anyway. Oh, NETE. You guys saw me. I did my recap in the morning. Well, in the afternoon, I took another very small trade, just 200 shares on it in the afternoon, padded the wallet, and had another base hit day yesterday, right? Because when I did my recap, I had only made $70 on the day. Well, I ended my day up over $100. Nice base hit. And today I'm up $100, and it's a nice base hit day. But I was trigger shy on what could have been an awesome second entry. Had I gotten long here in the 520s, taking profit up here over $6, damn, that would have been almost $1 a share. But it is what it is, guys. Let's get into the live trade. It's bouncing off of VWAP very nicely right now. Here it is. So there it is. You see, I'm in there at 443 cost basis. It was a 441 entry, I believe. We'll check my orders here in a minute. And then it just starts to bounce off and just go. I was like, well, damn. You know, I wanted another candle in here showing me that it was going to truly be support, like 100%, before I added to the full size. I just wanted one more candle. One more. But this is what we get. Maybe I should have just added it there at 450s, 460s, you know, since we're really holding that 450 area again. Maybe I shouldn't have been so ultra careful. See, if I would have been able to get in here in the 420s, I would have taken my full size position because my risk was just 20 cents. But I didn't catch that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just grab a piece of these 440s here, minimize my share size because my risk is bigger, right? My risk is bigger. It's no longer 20 cents. It's 40 cents. My risk is bigger, so I got to minimize my share size here. My upside potential is still bigger than my risk. And if I can add to it, then I'm golden, because if I add it again, you know, it would have given me a slightly better average. VWAP would have held or shown me that it was true. I would have just held VWAP as my support, and I would have still been in that 20-cent risk now, and I would have been in full size. But see, this is what happens. This next candle. Now this candle pops up. Now I'm thinking, okay, that's fine. If this candle can pull in for me, right back down here, show me this area is truly support, then I'm going to add to it. But it really doesn't do that. Just creates that higher low and let's go to the moon. And then when we get up here in front of the high of day, you know, so now this is the other thing, right? I'm in only my starter, 200 shares that you see there. We've bounced off of VWAP. We've made the move right back up to high of day. The volume is still not huge. It's still not huge. You know, we have 17,000 shares here at $5. I don't, you know, I got to be prudent and just take it. And I'll just take it. I take it there in front of $5 and say, okay, well, let's watch and see if it resets. And that's it. That's my trade there. Once again. Boom. We start to creep up there, see? And I take it. And that was my trade. And then, you know, it just continued to push up. Then the volume really poured in. Then we pulled in and didn't take that second trade. I should have. Next week, I'm going to work on that. Let me know how you did today. Drop it in the comment section below. I don't think I'm going to take any more trades today. It is Friday. Volume tends to start to decrease as the day progresses, usually. So I probably won't be trading this afternoon. If I do trade, I will tweet about it. So if you want to see what I do in the afternoon, link in the description section below to my Twitter. You can follow me there. I post my orders as well. So that's what I'll be doing. Let me know how your week ended. Drop it in the comment section below, and I'll catch you on the next one, but only if you subscribe.